Welcome. This is a calm story. This evening, we explore one of the mysteries of our world. You can listen with curiosity, or you can simply relax. There is nothing you need to do. Just listen, and let the story begin. Tonight, as you lie down and feel your body sink into the softness of your bed, your mind begins its quiet, natural rhythm. Sleep is not a single, static state. It flows in gentle cycles, each one lasting about 90 minutes. During these cycles, your brain moves between lighter and deeper stages of sleep, like a calm tide rolling in and out across a quiet shore. In each cycle, your mind reviews the day's experiences, gently sorting memories and quietly reinforcing important moments while letting go of what no longer serves you. Thoughts that may have felt tangled while awake find their place, like books carefully shelved in a library. Each cycle is an opportunity for your brain to organize, heal, and strengthen, working quietly in the stillness of night. Even as your breathing slows and your muscles release tension, your mind remains gently active. It moves through these cycles with ease, practicing the lessons of the day, preparing you to wake feeling refreshed, balanced, and ready. With each 90-minute rhythm, your body and mind are cradled by the natural flow of sleep, and you can drift ever deeper into calmness, comfort, and gentle restoration. As you sink further into relaxation, your mind travels through different stages of sleep. This is why we say that different sleep stages help different learning types. Each stage serves its own purpose, quietly guiding the brain through processes that make learning and memory stronger. REM sleep, the stage where dreams come alive, sparks creativity, imagination, and problem-solving. It allows your brain to explore ideas and connections that you may not even be aware of while awake. Deep non-REM sleep, on the other hand, works silently to strengthen facts, skills, and knowledge. It stores the lessons of your day safely in long-term memory, giving you a foundation for the next day's learning. Even as your body rests and your heartbeat slows, your brain acts like a patient, gentle teacher. It reviews, sorts, and decides which experiences to keep, which to integrate, and which can quietly fade away. Each stage of sleep is a careful step in this nightly journey, and with every breath you take, your mind is learning, healing, and preparing, all while you rest in comfort and calm. In the deepest moments of sleep, your brain slows into a state of profound calm. Scientists have found that deep sleep stages show longer intrinsic neural timescales, which means your mind can hold on to information longer, allowing connections to form naturally and gently. Memories, thoughts, and experiences are cradled in this quiet state, like a soft river slowly flowing and organizing everything it carries. Deep sleep is a time when your brain reviews the patterns of your day, quietly integrating what matters and gently letting go of what does not. It is a time of silent rehearsal, where learning is strengthened, emotions are balanced, and your mind prepares for the day to come. Even as you feel yourself sinking deeper into rest, your brain is alive with quiet activity, weaving your memories into a tapestry of understanding, learning, and clarity. With each slow, steady breath, your mind drifts further into this peaceful process. The gentle rhythm of your heartbeat, the softness of your surroundings, all create a safe and nurturing environment for your brain to continue its nightly work. Deep sleep is not simply rest. It is restoration, growth, and subtle, magical learning, unfolding quietly while you dream. As your body rests and your mind continues its nightly journey, subtle patterns of activity ripple across your brain. Scientists call this phenomenon sleep activity patterns predict cognitive flexibility. In other words, the rhythms of your brain during sleep help you remain adaptable, creative, and ready to solve problems when you wake. Slow waves move gently across your brain, rising and falling with perfect calm. Tiny bursts called spindles light up the mind, softly connecting different memories and experiences. Even while you lie still, your mind is rehearsing, linking ideas, and quietly reinforcing learning. It is as though your brain is rehearsing a story, preparing every detail for clarity and understanding. This quiet work allows you to approach tomorrow with sharper thinking, creative insight, and confidence. Sleep is an ongoing journey of learning and growth, a time when the mind quietly practices, organizes, and strengthens itself, all in a gentle, restorative rhythm that carries you deeper into peace and relaxation. Within deep sleep, your brain produces slow, gentle waves that move across its networks like calm ocean tides. Slow waves and up, down oscillations help strengthen memories, quietly reinforcing the lessons and experiences of your day. During the peaks of these waves, memories are strengthened, connections are made, and understanding grows. During the valleys, unneeded information drifts away, leaving your mind refreshed and uncluttered. These rhythms are subtle, soft, and incredibly precise. Your mind organizes the details of your day, the conversations, the ideas, the moments that mattered, so that tomorrow they will be easier to recall and understand. Even as your body rests completely, your brain is active in its own gentle, restorative way, reviewing experiences and weaving them into the fabric of memory. With each breath, you feel the calm wash over you, knowing that your mind is working silently to strengthen what is important. Slow waves, upstates, and gentle oscillations carry you further into deep rest, into comfort, and into the quiet magic of learning while you sleep. As you drift further into sleep, your brain produces tiny bursts of activity called sleep spindles. Sleep spindles help integrate complex memories, softly connecting experiences, ideas, and lessons from your day. Even while your body rests, your mind is weaving these threads together, like a gentle loom crafting a tapestry. These bursts of activity may be brief, but they play a powerful role. They ensure that memories are not just stored, but linked into meaningful patterns. Your brain is quietly rehearsing, integrating events into larger stories, and helping you understand connections that might not have been clear while awake. Each breath you take deepens your relaxation, while your mind works silently, reinforcing the knowledge of the day. Sleep spindles are nature's subtle guide, helping your brain organize, strengthen, and prepare your mind for learning and creativity tomorrow. In the lighter stages of sleep, your mind remains softly aware of the world around you. Light sleep allows sensory information processing, which means your brain can still notice subtle sounds, touches, or even scents, and incorporate them into memory. Even as your body lies completely still, your mind listens gently, absorbing what matters, while letting the rest fade into calm. This stage of sleep is quiet but purposeful, giving your brain the chance to sort, rehearse, and strengthen your knowledge. With each slow, steady breath, your body relaxes further, and your mind works delicately to integrate experiences. Light sleep is a subtle form of learning, a gentle companion to deeper stages, carrying you softly through the night. During deep sleep, your brain cycles through quiet moments called upstates. Upstates in slow-wave sleep are opportunities for memory reinforcement. In these moments, neurons fire together in gentle harmony, strengthening the connections that make your memories last. It is as if your mind is softly rehearsing the day's lessons, replaying experiences, and reinforcing what is important. Each upstate is a rhythm, a calm pulse that helps organize knowledge and refine understanding. Even while your body rests completely, your mind is active in the gentlest way, strengthening memories and preparing you for tomorrow. Each breath supports this quiet work, carrying you deeper into calm and restful sleep. Everything you do and think during the day leaves traces in your mind. Pre-sleep experiences shape dream content, blending memories, thoughts, and emotions into the stories your brain creates at night. Dreams are like soft reflections, helping your brain process and integrate experiences while you rest. Even as you drift deeper into sleep, your mind quietly rehearses, organizing memories and solving problems without effort. It blends the familiar with the new, weaving a story that strengthens understanding and supports learning. Each gentle breath carries you further into calm, while your brain continues its subtle work. Sleep is both rest and learning, a quiet journey through your experiences, your memories, and the quiet magic of your own mind. As you breathe slowly and evenly, your brain continues its quiet work. Sleep rhythms interact with breathing patterns, gently aligning slow waves and bursts of activity with each inhale and exhale. This delicate harmony helps memories strengthen, emotions settle, and your mind prepare for tomorrow. Even the simplest, slow breaths support your brain's nightly rhythm, allowing it to organize thoughts and weave memories into lasting patterns. Sleep becomes a calm, rhythmic journey, where your mind rests and learns simultaneously. Each breath carries you deeper into peace, and each gentle rhythm ensures your mind's work continues, softly and effortlessly through the night. In deep sleep, memories begin a quiet journey. Sleep strengthens memories by moving them from the hippocampus to the cortex, transferring experiences from short-term storage to long-term understanding. Your brain gently reviews each memory, integrating it into a stable framework that you can access tomorrow. Even as your body rests, your mind is active, connecting ideas, refining knowledge, and quietly practicing the lessons of the day. This transfer from one part of the brain to another is slow and calm, like water moving gently downstream, ensuring that your learning is secure and ready to be recalled with ease. With every breath, you drift deeper into calm, knowing your mind is quietly working while you rest. During deep sleep, your mind softly reviews the skills and knowledge you gained today. The brain replays learned tasks during deep sleep, like a gentle rehearsal, allowing connections to strengthen and lessons to solidify. Even while you rest completely, your mind revisits experiences, reinforcing steps, sequences, or facts you practiced while awake. Sleep becomes a time of quiet mastery, where the mind rehearses without effort, ensuring that learning is not lost but refined and ready for tomorrow. Each gentle breath and heartbeat carries you further into calm, as your brain quietly strengthens your skills and memories while you sleep. While you rest, your brain works in harmony. The hippocampus teaches the neocortex what it learned during sleep, transferring short-term memories into long-term storage. This careful process ensures that important lessons, experiences, and knowledge are safely preserved. Even in stillness, your mind is active, organizing memories, rehearsing experiences, and creating a lasting framework for tomorrow. Sleep is a gentle teacher, quietly guiding your thoughts, building connections, and weaving understanding. With each soft breath, your mind settles into calm, while the hippocampus and neocortex work together in quiet harmony, keeping your memories safe and your learning strong. During REM sleep, dreams flourish, and your brain quietly replays information from your day. Memory reactivation during REM can be detectable in humans, showing that even in dreaming, your mind is reviewing experiences, strengthening understanding, and integrating knowledge. It is a soft, subtle rehearsal, happening while your body is completely still. The mind weaves together memories, emotions, and ideas, allowing lessons to solidify and creativity to flourish. Sleep becomes a magical space where rest and learning happen side by side. Each gentle inhale and exhale carries you deeper into calm, as your brain quietly reinforces the patterns of your day. Tonight, your mind will revisit memories again and again. The brain engages multiple memory replay cycles each night, softly reviewing the lessons and experiences of the day several times. Each cycle strengthens connections, reinforces learning, and helps you wake with clarity and understanding. Even as your body lies completely still, your mind is gently active, weaving memories, refining knowledge, and organizing thoughts. Sleep is an ongoing journey, a quiet rehearsal of experiences, a gentle rhythm carrying you through learning, restoration, and calm. With each slow breath, you drift deeper into peace, knowing that your brain's quiet work is both purposeful and restorative. As you drift further into sleep, your brain begins a quiet process of understanding the patterns in what you've learned. Sleep helps extract general rules from learned information, gently connecting separate experiences into broader ideas. It is as if your mind is softly noticing the threads that tie different lessons together, making sense of them while you rest. Even while your body lies completely still, your brain reviews what you learned today, grouping details, refining patterns, and quietly forming insights. Each gentle breath allows your mind to drift deeper, integrating knowledge in a calm, effortless way. Sleep is both rest and discovery, a time when understanding grows without you needing to do anything at all. By morning, your brain will have strengthened these connections, helping you think more clearly and creatively. Sleep is not only for facts and skills, but also for feelings. Sleep consolidates emotional memories, helping you process the experiences of the day and maintain balance. During sleep, your brain quietly reviews emotional moments, sorting them gently and storing the ones that matter most. Even in the calmest stages of sleep, subtle waves of activity move through your brain, softly reinforcing emotional memories and helping you understand your reactions. Sleep helps smooth the highs and lows, preparing your mind to wake calmer and more resilient. Each slow breath and heartbeat supports this quiet work, allowing your mind to process emotions gently, while your body rests completely in the stillness of night. While you rest, your brain works in ways that are almost magical. Sleep supports problem-solving and creativity, connecting ideas and experiences from different parts of your day in new ways. Dreams often blend pieces of knowledge, memories, and imagination, forming patterns and insights that might not occur when awake. Even as your body lies completely still, your mind is softly exploring possibilities, testing solutions, and linking ideas. Sleep is a quiet workshop of the mind, where problems are gently solved and creativity flourishes. Each deep breath carries you further into calm, while your brain continues its subtle, restorative work, preparing you to wake inspired and ready for new challenges. Even short periods of rest can have a powerful effect on the brain. Naps can improve memory retention, giving your mind a chance to quietly reinforce what you have learned. During a nap, your brain replays experiences from the day, softly connecting ideas and strengthening memories, even in just a brief stretch of rest. Imagine your mind gently revisiting lessons, like a calm river flowing through familiar paths, smoothing the edges and solidifying the knowledge you gained. Each inhale and exhale carries your mind deeper into relaxation, allowing your thoughts to settle while learning continues effortlessly. Even the smallest nap can refresh your mind, restore energy, and improve focus, leaving you ready to absorb new experiences. Sleep, in all its forms, is a patient teacher, guiding your brain through learning, memory, and gentle restoration, all while you rest in quiet comfort. Sleep is not only about strengthening memories, it is also about letting go. The brain removes unnecessary synaptic connections during sleep, quietly pruning what is no longer needed, creating space for new learning. This process keeps your mind organized, efficient, and ready to take on new challenges. Even while your body lies completely still, your brain works silently, clearing clutter, reinforcing what matters, and ensuring the most important connections are preserved. Each gentle breath you take deepens this restorative work, supporting your mind's quiet reorganization. Sleep acts like a careful gardener, tending to your thoughts and memories with precision. Every wave of calm, every slow heartbeat, allows your mind to restore itself, preparing you for a day of clarity, creativity, and focus. When you practice a skill during the day, your brain continues its work while you rest. Sleep enhances motor skill learning, refining movements, coordination, and timing even as your body lies still. During sleep, the brain softly replays sequences of actions, strengthening the connections that make your movements smoother and more precise. It is as if your mind is gently rehearsing a dance or a melody, quietly preparing your body for tomorrow. Each breath carries you deeper into calm, and with every passing moment, your skills are subtly reinforced, without any conscious effort. Sleep is a patient, silent teacher, helping your mind and body work together to improve performance, memory, and confidence. Sleep is especially important for language. Sleep strengthens language learning, helping your mind consolidate vocabulary, grammar, and comprehension. During rest, your brain quietly reviews words and phrases, reinforcing patterns and creating stronger connections for recall later. Even as you drift deeper into calm, your mind rehearses these linguistic patterns, weaving them gently into long-term understanding. Sleep becomes a patient companion for learning, quietly preparing your mind to speak, read, and understand with ease. Each slow breath carries you further into peaceful rest, while your brain works behind the scenes, strengthening knowledge effortlessly. During REM sleep, your mind often revisits moments from your day. Dreams may replay daily experiences, blending memories, thoughts, and emotions in creative and sometimes unexpected ways. Even as you rest, your brain uses these soft rehearsals to strengthen learning and integrate experiences. Dreams are like gentle reflections, helping your mind process what has happened, understand connections, and even solve small problems without effort. Each slow breath deepens relaxation as your brain continues its quiet work. Sleep becomes a space where rest and subtle learning exist together, softly carrying your mind through memories, emotions, and understanding. After a night of rest, your mind often feels sharper, clearer, and more alert. Sleep improves attention and focus, preparing your brain to notice details, filter distractions, and respond to the world with calm clarity. Even while you are asleep, your brain is quietly at work, strengthening the neural pathways that support concentration and awareness. During sleep, your mind rehearses patterns, reinforces important memories, and organizes information so that you can approach tomorrow with precision and focus. Each gentle inhale and exhale carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your body to rest fully while your brain quietly refines its ability to pay attention. It is in these hours of calm that your mind clears away clutter, balances activity, and enhances the subtle skills that support learning, memory, and problem-solving. Sleep becomes a kind of invisible coach, helping you wake with a refreshed, focused mind, ready to notice the small details that make each day meaningful. Sleep is not just about storing what you learned today. It is also about making sense of it. Sleep helps integrate new knowledge with existing knowledge, gently linking today's lessons with what you already know. Your mind reviews experiences quietly, noticing patterns, drawing connections, and blending new insights with old understanding. Even as your body rests completely, your brain is active in the gentlest way, weaving memories into a coherent, lasting framework. Imagine your thoughts floating on soft waves, settling into place, forming connections that will help you think more clearly, creatively, and confidently tomorrow. Each slow, steady breath supports this subtle work. Sleep becomes a quiet, restorative journey where learning continues effortlessly. Experiences are understood, and your mind emerges ready to engage with the world. With every inhalation and exhalation, your brain strengthens, organizes, and integrates knowledge, all in the calm, protective embrace of sleep. As you drift deeper into the quiet of night, your brain begins to organize your memories in ways that quietly support problem-solving. Sleep supports problem-solving through memory reorganization, softly rearranging what you learned so that connections become clearer and insights emerge naturally. Even while your body is completely still, your mind revisits the day's challenges, gently linking ideas and forming new pathways. It's like a calm librarian, carefully shelving information in a way that makes sense, so that tomorrow you can approach problems with ease and creativity. Each slow breath carries you further into calm, while your mind works effortlessly behind the scenes, strengthening understanding, seeing patterns, and preparing solutions. Sleep is both rest and quiet guidance, a gentle journey where learning, memory, and insight flow together softly, carrying you toward morning with clarity and calm readiness. While you rest, your mind is quietly exploring new ideas. Sleep enhances creative thinking, blending experiences, memories, and imagination in subtle ways. Dreams often reveal surprising combinations, new perspectives, and innovative solutions, all while your body lies still. Each dream, each flicker of imagination, supports learning, understanding, and creativity. Your brain is softly rehearsing, reorganizing, and connecting ideas, allowing you to see patterns that might have been hidden during the day. Every gentle breath deepens this process, carrying you further into calm, while your mind works invisibly to nurture insight and inspiration. Sleep is a quiet partner in creativity, a space where ideas can bloom without effort, where the mind can wander safely and freely, preparing you to wake with fresh, innovative thoughts ready to be applied in the world. Sleep is a kind and patient companion for your mind. Sleep helps regulate emotions, giving your brain the time it needs to process feelings from the day. During sleep, emotional experiences are revisited gently, understood, and stored in a way that allows you to respond more calmly and clearly when awake. Even in the quietest stages of sleep, subtle waves of activity move through your brain, balancing reactions, softening intensity, and strengthening resilience. Each slow inhale and exhale supports this work, allowing your mind to release tension and rest fully. Sleep is not just physical rest, it is emotional restoration. With each breath, your brain sorts experiences, settles emotions, and prepares you for tomorrow, helping you wake balanced, peaceful, and ready to meet the day with calm awareness. During sleep, your brain quietly experiments with ideas, testing possibilities and forming connections. Sleep enhances problem-solving in creative tasks, allowing insights to emerge without conscious effort. Even while your body is at rest, your mind is softly weaving together information from different experiences, helping you approach challenges with flexibility and originality. Each rhythmic breath deepens relaxation, allowing your mind to explore freely while remaining safe and calm. Sleep is a gentle incubator for understanding, allowing solutions and insights to form naturally. As you drift further into quiet rest, your brain is both learning and creating, quietly preparing you to awaken with clarity, resourcefulness, and inspiration. While you rest, your brain works diligently to preserve the lessons of the day. Sleep supports long-term memory storage, moving experiences from short-term awareness into a lasting framework that you can access later. Even as your body lies perfectly still, your mind rehearses sequences, reinforces patterns, and integrates new knowledge into what you already know. Each gentle breath carries you deeper into calm, while your brain quietly strengthens understanding, ensuring memories are stable, organized, and ready for tomorrow. Sleep is a patient, silent teacher, carefully guiding your mind through rehearsal, organization, and preparation. With every moment of rest, your memories become more resilient, and your mind grows more capable, thoughtful, and clear. As you drift into deeper rest, your brain works to shield what you have learned. Sleep protects against memory interference, ensuring that important knowledge is strengthened and maintained even while new information continues to flow in your life. During sleep, subtle waves of activity quietly review, reinforce, and separate memories, keeping them distinct and accessible. Even while your body rests completely, your mind performs this invisible work, safeguarding what matters most. Each slow, calm breath carries you further into relaxation, supporting the brain's quiet efforts to maintain clarity and organization. Sleep is a gentle guardian of memory, a quiet process that protects your learning, balances your mind, and ensures that knowledge remains secure as you rest. After a night of deep, restful sleep, your mind can recall information more clearly and effortlessly. Sleep improves recall of learned information, gently strengthening the neural pathways that allow you to access memories, skills, and knowledge whenever you need them. Even as your body rests, your brain is softly rehearsing the experiences and lessons of the day. Memories are reinforced, connections are strengthened, and understanding becomes more secure. It's as if your thoughts are settling into a calm, well-organized library, each book and idea returning to its proper place so you can find it easily when needed. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your body to rest fully while your mind works quietly. Sleep is a natural rehearsal space, a gentle teacher, ensuring that recall, understanding, and insight are all sharpened without any effort on your part. By the time morning comes, your mind feels lighter, clearer, and fully prepared to draw upon what it has learned. Sometimes, the solutions to challenges or puzzles come only after a period of rest. Sleep supports insight and problem-solving after rest, quietly rearranging memories, linking ideas, and forming connections that might have been hidden while awake. During sleep, your mind revisits experiences from the day, softly experimenting with possibilities and testing solutions in the calm of unconscious thought. Even as your body lies perfectly still, your brain is active in the gentlest way, weaving together experiences and knowledge into patterns that allow understanding and clarity to emerge naturally. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this quiet mental rehearsal. Sleep is a patient guide, a gentle mentor that helps your mind find answers, discover new perspectives, and emerge in the morning with fresh insight and calm readiness. In this way, sleep is not just rest, it is a quiet workshop of creativity, understanding, and gentle problem-solving. Every night, your brain strengthens the networks that allow learning to happen more smoothly and effectively. Sleep strengthens the neural pathways that support learning, reinforcing the connections between experiences, memories, and skills in ways that are subtle but powerful. Even while your body rests, quiet waves of activity ripple across your brain, consolidating information and reinforcing understanding. Memories are revisited, connections are reinforced, and learning becomes more permanent. Sleep is a gentle rehearsal space where your mind is quietly preparing you to absorb new knowledge, solve problems, and perform skills with greater ease. Each steady, calm breath carries you further into rest, allowing your mind to complete this work effortlessly. Sleep is both restorative and instructive, a soft, invisible teacher, strengthening your ability to learn, remember, and think creatively with each moment of rest. Sleep is more than rest. It is a time for transformation and quiet organization. Sleep allows the brain to reorganize information for more efficient learning, softly arranging memories, insights, and experiences into patterns that are easier to access and use in the future. Even as your body lies still, your brain gently revisits the day's experiences, integrating them with prior knowledge, highlighting important connections, and pruning away what is unnecessary. Each breath carries you deeper into a calm, restorative state, allowing the mind to work seamlessly while the body rests fully. In this quiet, protective space, your thoughts and memories are woven into a more cohesive, understandable framework. Sleep is a patient and powerful teacher, guiding your brain to organize, strengthen, and prepare your mind for tomorrow. By morning, knowledge, insight, and understanding are all ready, waiting quietly for you to use them with clarity, calm, and confidence. As you settle deeper into the calm of night, your brain quietly reviews the places, paths, and patterns you encountered during the day. Sleep enhances spatial memory, helping your mind remember locations, directions, and spatial relationships. Even as your body lies completely still, your brain is softly replaying the paths you traveled, reinforcing maps of your world so you can navigate with ease tomorrow. Imagine your memories gently unfolding like a quiet, glowing map, each pathway and landmark returning to its proper place. Slow, rhythmic breaths carry you further into relaxation, while your brain strengthens these spatial memories without effort. Sleep becomes a quiet guide, helping you move through both physical and mental landscapes with clarity, calm, and confidence. While your body rests, your brain softly rehearses the order of events from the day. Sleep supports memory for sequences, allowing your mind to remember steps, routines, and processes more clearly. Even as you drift deeper, your brain practices these sequences silently, like a gentle rehearsal in an invisible theater. Each moment of quiet rest strengthens your ability to recall the order of actions, from simple tasks to complex skills. With every breath, the mind organizes these patterns, connecting one step to the next with ease and precision. Sleep is a patient teacher, quietly rehearsing your daily experiences and helping you awaken with a calm, prepared, and organized mind. During sleep, your brain softly weaves together experiences, ideas, and thoughts that are related, building connections that help you understand the world more deeply. Sleep enhances associative memory, gently linking events and concepts so that one memory can remind you of another, creating a rich web of understanding. Even while your body lies completely still, your mind is quietly exploring connections, noticing patterns that might have been overlooked while awake. It is as if each memory is a glowing thread, slowly being woven into a larger tapestry of understanding, gently strengthening associations without effort. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, while your brain quietly reinforces these links, making it easier to recall related information and solve problems naturally. Sleep becomes a patient guide, helping your mind organize, connect, and integrate experiences, so that when morning comes, insights feel effortless and understanding flows easily. Rest is not only for the body, it is also essential for your emotional mind. Sleep supports emotional problem solving, allowing your brain to process feelings, sort experiences, and find gentle resolutions to the challenges of the day. During deep rest, your mind reviews emotional moments, balancing intensity and understanding, without any effort on your part. Even in the quietest stages of sleep, subtle waves of activity ripple through your brain, softly reinforcing coping strategies and emotional clarity. Your thoughts settle into calm patterns, gently organizing the highs and lows into understanding and perspective. With each slow inhale and exhale, you drift further into calm, while your mind quietly sorts, processes, and integrates emotional experiences. Sleep becomes a gentle counselor, preparing you to wake with calm insight, emotional resilience, and a soft clarity that carries you through the day. When you practice a skill, your mind continues the work long after your body has stopped moving. Sleep supports procedural learning, quietly rehearsing sequences of actions, refining movements, and strengthening patterns that help you perform with precision. Even as your body lies completely still, your brain replays these sequences silently, improving coordination and fluency. Imagine your mind practicing a gentle dance or a soft melody, each movement becoming smoother, each step more familiar. Each breath deepens relaxation, carrying you further into calm, while your brain strengthens these skills effortlessly. Sleep is a patient and quiet teacher, working behind the scenes to refine your abilities, so that when you awaken, actions feel natural, confident, and easy. During sleep, your brain works quietly to prioritize what matters most. Sleep improves attention to important details, helping you notice, remember, and respond to the subtle elements of your experiences. Even while your body rests completely, your mind strengthens its ability to focus on what is meaningful and filter out distractions. Slow, gentle breaths carry you deeper into calm, supporting your brain as it organizes, rehearses, and prioritizes information. Sleep becomes a quiet workshop for attention, ensuring that when you wake, your mind is prepared to notice details, make clear decisions, and engage fully with the world. Each moment of stillness allows your brain to refine awareness, sharpen focus, and strengthen the pathways that support attentive thought. Resting sleep is a powerful ally for communication. Sleep supports language and verbal memory, helping your brain consolidate vocabulary, phrases, and grammar, and integrate them into long-term understanding. Even as your body lies completely still, your mind rehearses these patterns gently, strengthening comprehension and recall. Imagine your thoughts as soft, luminous threads weaving together words and ideas into a coherent fabric. Each slow, steady breath carries you further into calm, allowing your mind to integrate language naturally and effortlessly. Sleep becomes a patient tutor, quietly preparing your mind to express itself clearly, understand meaning, and communicate with ease. With every moment of rest, your verbal memory grows stronger, your understanding deepens, and your confidence in using language rises. During sleep, your brain acts like a coordinated orchestra, connecting distant regions to bring harmony to your thoughts. Sleep helps integrate memories across different brain regions, linking experiences, knowledge, and emotions into a coherent framework. Even as your body rests completely, subtle waves of neural activity ripple across your mind, softly uniting memories into patterns that make sense. Each inhale and exhale carries you deeper into calm, while your brain weaves these connections, strengthening understanding and coherence. Sleep becomes a quiet bridge, integrating the pieces of your day, your thoughts, and your experiences into a unified, accessible system. By morning, your mind is clearer, more balanced, and ready to recall what you have learned with ease and grace. Sleep is a sanctuary for memory and feeling alike. Sleep improves long-term retention of emotional experiences, allowing your brain to process significant moments, preserve important lessons, and understand your emotions more fully. During rest, your mind gently reviews events, softly reinforcing the patterns that help you remember and respond appropriately. Even in the quietest hours of night, subtle rhythms of brain activity strengthen emotional understanding and resilience. Each slow, steady breath carries you further into calm, supporting the mind's quiet work of integration and reflection. Sleep becomes a gentle guide, ensuring that emotional experiences are not lost but stored meaningfully, preparing you to wake with insight, calm awareness, and emotional balance. While your body lies still, your brain quietly rehearses both knowledge and abilities. Sleep allows the brain to consolidate both facts and skills simultaneously, strengthening what you have learned while refining the patterns needed to apply it. Memories are reinforced, skills are polished, and understanding is integrated into a seamless framework. Each slow inhale and exhale carries you deeper into relaxation, while your mind works invisibly to weave together learning and practice. Sleep becomes a patient and powerful teacher, guiding your brain through consolidation, refinement, and preparation for tomorrow. In this calm space, rest and learning coexist effortlessly, allowing you to awaken with clarity, skill, and insight, ready to meet the day fully prepared. During sleep, your brain quietly decides what to keep and what to let fade. Sleep helps separate important memories from irrelevant ones, gently organizing your experiences so that what matters most is preserved and easy to recall. Even as your body rests completely, subtle waves of neural activity sift through the day's events, softly reinforcing the memories that matter while allowing unnecessary details to fade into the background. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, while your mind gently sorts, organizes, and prioritizes knowledge. Sleep is a patient curator, carefully tending to your thoughts and experiences, ensuring that your mind awakens balanced, clear, and ready to use the lessons it has carefully preserved. While you rest, your brain quietly strengthens the connections that might otherwise be too fragile to use. Sleep improves problem solving by strengthening weak memory links, helping you connect ideas and find solutions that seemed elusive during the day. Even as your body lies still, your mind rehearses sequences, reviews information, and reinforces subtle connections. Each gentle breath deepens relaxation, supporting this quiet, restorative work. Sleep becomes a soft laboratory for the mind, where weak links are strengthened, patterns are clarified, and problem-solving ability grows effortlessly. By morning, your mind feels lighter, clearer, and prepared to see solutions with ease and calm. Sleep is not only rest for the mind, it is also rest for the body, especially for the skills and movements you practiced during the day. Sleep helps integrate motor skills with memory, allowing your brain to combine physical actions with mental understanding, so that both are strengthened together. Even while your body lies completely still, your brain softly replays the sequences of movement, refining timing, coordination, and precision. It is as if your mind is gently rehearsing each action, smoothing each motion, and reinforcing patterns without you needing to think about it. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, while subtle waves of activity in your brain quietly enhance coordination and memory simultaneously. Sleep is a patient instructor, helping your mind and body work in harmony, so that tomorrow movements feel natural, fluid, and confident. The stillness of your body becomes the stage for your brain to practice silently and perfectly. During sleep, your brain quietly explores not only individual experiences, but also how they connect to one another. Sleep supports memory for complex relationships, gently linking ideas, people, and events in ways that make understanding deeper and more meaningful. Even while your body rests, your mind softly replays sequences, compares connections, and weaves relationships together into patterns that are easier to recall. Each inhalation and exhalation carries you deeper into calm, as your brain strengthens the intricate threads of understanding, creating clarity from complexity. Sleep is like a quiet loom, weaving moments and knowledge into a cohesive tapestry, so that when morning comes, your mind can see the bigger picture effortlessly, notice patterns, and approach life with calm insight and comprehension. While you sleep, your brain continues the work of learning that goes beyond simple facts. Sleep aids learning of abstract concepts, helping your mind grasp patterns, meanings, and ideas that may not have been clear during the day. Even as your body lies completely still, your brain softly reviews experiences, identifies connections, and integrates knowledge in subtle ways. Concepts begin to form, like gentle sparks of understanding glowing in the quiet of your mind. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you further into relaxation, allowing your mind to explore and connect ideas naturally. Sleep becomes a patient teacher, quietly guiding your understanding, helping you see relationships, patterns, and possibilities that emerge effortlessly. When you wake, insight, creativity, and clarity are all gently strengthened, ready to flow freely in your thoughts and actions. Sleep is a sanctuary for both the mind and the heart. Sleep supports emotional resilience, allowing your brain to process feelings, integrate experiences, and prepare you to respond to challenges with calm strength. Even as your body rests, subtle waves of neural activity move through your mind, gently reviewing emotional events, reinforcing coping strategies, and softening the intensity of difficult moments. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, supporting this quiet work. Sleep is like a patient counselor, helping your mind understand and regulate emotions, guiding you toward balance and clarity. By the time you awaken, emotional challenges feel more manageable, and your mind is steady, prepared, and resilient, ready to meet the day with calm confidence. While you rest, your brain quietly rehearses sequences of actions and tasks that you practiced during the day. Sleep improves learning of procedural tasks, refining movements, timing, and coordination so that they become smoother and more natural. Even as your body lies completely still, your mind silently repeats these patterns, strengthening connections between memory and action. Each slow inhale and exhale carries you deeper into calm, supporting this invisible rehearsal. Sleep is a gentle, patient coach, quietly polishing skills so that when you awaken, movements feel effortless, routines flow naturally, and actions are performed with confidence and ease. Sleep is a quiet guardian of your personal story. Sleep strengthens memory of personal experiences, helping your brain preserve meaningful moments, lessons, and emotions. Even as your body rests completely, your mind softly revisits experiences, reinforcing what is important and integrating it into your personal understanding. Each gentle, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your thoughts to settle, organize, and strengthen. Sleep is a patient companion, quietly maintaining clarity, reinforcing memory, and preparing your mind to face tomorrow with insight, calm, and understanding. The stillness of night becomes the perfect time for your mind to honor and preserve your story. During sleep, your brain gently revisits the sights, sounds, and sensations you experienced throughout the day. Sleep allows the brain to replay sensory experiences, reinforcing memory, perception, and understanding of your surroundings. Even as your body lies perfectly still, your mind softly rehearses these experiences, strengthening the way you perceive and interact with the world. Each inhale and exhale carries you deeper into calm, supporting this quiet, restorative rehearsal. Sleep is a serene, immersive space where memories, senses, and understanding converge, allowing you to awaken with sharper awareness, peaceful clarity, and a sense of ease. Sleep is a time when your mind can gently organize the flow of experiences from the day. Sleep supports memory for sequences of events, helping your brain remember the order of actions, occurrences, and lessons. Even while your body rests fully, your mind softly rehearses sequences, connecting moments into a coherent story. Each slow breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your memories to settle, strengthen, and organize effortlessly. Sleep is a patient teacher, quietly guiding your mind through rehearsal and integration, ensuring that when you awaken, your experiences are clear, ordered, and ready to be recalled naturally. The stillness of night becomes a gentle teacher, showing your mind how to arrange the events of your life into patterns that make sense, allowing clarity, understanding, and calm to flow into your waking hours. As you drift deeper into the quiet of night, your brain quietly reviews the images, patterns, and visual experiences of the day. Sleep supports consolidation of visual learning, reinforcing the way you perceive shapes, faces, and spatial patterns. Even while your body lies completely still, your mind softly replays these experiences, strengthening memory and refining understanding. It is as if your brain is quietly painting a detailed mental map, smoothing edges and deepening clarity with each passing moment. Each slow, gentle breath carries you further into calm, allowing your mind to integrate what it has seen, so that tomorrow visual recognition, recall, and perception flow effortlessly. Sleep is a patient artist, subtly blending experiences into a coherent and lasting picture in the quiet hours of rest. While your body rests, your brain quietly revisits the sounds, voices, and melodies of the day. Sleep enhances auditory learning, helping your mind remember tones, rhythms, and auditory patterns with clarity and precision. Even as you lie completely still, subtle neural activity softly strengthens the memory of sounds, integrating them into a broader understanding. Each slow breath carries you deeper into calm, supporting this gentle rehearsal, allowing your brain to refine its ability to recognize, recall, and respond to auditory experiences. Sleep becomes a patient teacher for your ears and mind alike, ensuring that the music of your day, the voices you heard, and the sounds you need to remember are all stored, strengthened, and ready to awaken with you. Even while your body rests completely, your brain quietly rehearses the sequences of movements you practiced during the day. Sleep supports consolidation of motor sequences, strengthening coordination, timing, and fluidity. Your mind gently repeats patterns, linking memory to motion, smoothing each movement, and reinforcing the pathways that allow actions to feel effortless. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, while your brain performs this silent, restorative work. Sleep is a patient trainer, quietly refining your motor skills so that when you awaken, movements are precise, routines flow naturally, and skills feel confident and easy. The stillness of night becomes a quiet stage for mastery, allowing body and mind to harmonize gently. During rest, your brain carefully reviews the steps you took during the day. Sleep strengthens memory for sequences of actions, helping you remember processes, routines, and tasks in the correct order. Even as your body lies still, subtle waves of neural activity softly rehearse these sequences, connecting each action to the next. Each gentle breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing memory and understanding to organize seamlessly. Sleep becomes a patient teacher, guiding your mind through quiet rehearsal and integration, ensuring that when you awaken, sequences of actions feel clear, natural, and easy to recall. The night becomes a gentle organizer of the day's experiences, smoothing every step with care. While your body rests, your brain continues to process and understand patterns that go beyond simple facts. Sleep supports memory for abstract patterns, helping your mind recognize relationships, trends, and subtle connections. Even in stillness, your brain softly reviews and integrates these patterns, linking experiences and knowledge into a coherent understanding. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into calm, supporting this gentle, invisible learning. Sleep is a patient mentor, helping your mind connect the dots, see structures, and understand ideas more deeply. When morning comes, insight and comprehension flow effortlessly, as your mind awakens with clarity, creativity, and calm. During sleep, your brain takes specific lessons and gently expands them, allowing you to apply knowledge to new situations. Sleep enhances the ability to generalize learning, strengthening your understanding and adaptability. Even while your body rests, your mind quietly examines patterns, compares experiences, and integrates knowledge in ways that extend beyond what was learned directly. Each slow breath carries you deeper into calm, as your brain prepares for flexible, insightful thinking. Sleep is a patient guide, softly preparing your mind to recognize similarities, make connections, and apply learning in new ways, so that when you awaken, understanding feels broad, intuitive, and effortless. As you drift deeper into night, your brain quietly begins to weave together experiences from today and days before. Sleep supports integration of experiences across days, gently linking memories, lessons, and insights into a more coherent understanding. Even while your body rests, subtle brain activity connects past experiences with present knowledge, forming patterns and associations that make learning more organized and recall easier. Each slow breath carries you deeper into calm, as your mind sorts, integrates, and strengthens understanding without effort. Sleep becomes a patient weaver, softly arranging your experiences into a tapestry of meaning. By morning, your mind can see patterns more clearly, recognize connections, and approach the day with insight, clarity, and gentle confidence. While your body lies still, your brain continues quietly reinforcing knowledge and abilities. Sleep strengthens memory for both facts and skills together, integrating understanding and action into one harmonious framework. Even in rest, your mind rehearses what you've learned alongside what you can do, smoothing connections and reinforcing pathways. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into quiet, while your brain performs this invisible work. Sleep is a gentle teacher, harmonizing memory and skill, so that when you awaken, recalling information and applying abilities feels effortless, clear, and confident. During sleep, your brain softly links what you sensed during the day with what you thought and learned. Sleep supports integration of sensory and cognitive information, helping you form a richer, more coherent understanding of your world. Even as your body rests, your mind revisits sights, sounds, touches, and ideas, strengthening connections and organizing experiences. Each gentle breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing the brain to weave sensory and cognitive information together naturally. Sleep becomes a patient architect, quietly organizing and integrating experiences, so that when you awaken, perception feels clear, understanding feels seamless, and your mind is ready to respond with calm confidence. While you rest, your brain quietly protects what matters most. Sleep enhances learning by reducing interference, ensuring that new information is absorbed without disturbing memories you already hold. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity reinforces important connections and keeps memories distinct, helping recall remain easy and accurate. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm as your mind works quietly to consolidate learning. Sleep is a gentle guardian of knowledge, silently organizing and strengthening your memories so that when morning comes, understanding, recall, and skill feel effortless and natural. As you drift deeper into rest, your brain gently clears away connections that aren't needed. Sleep helps the brain prune unnecessary connections, allowing the mind to focus on what is important and strengthen the most meaningful pathways. Even while your body lies still, subtle neural activity quietly trims away distractions and reinforces essential links. Each slow, calm breath carries you further into peace, while your mind organizes itself silently and efficiently. Sleep is like a quiet gardener, tending the garden of your mind, removing the weeds, strengthening the strong branches, and preparing your thoughts and memories to flourish when you awaken. As your body rests deeply, your brain quietly reviews the flow of words and sentences from the day. Sleep strengthens memory for sequences in language, helping you remember the order of words, phrases, and ideas with clarity and ease. Even while you lie completely still, subtle neural activity softly rehearses conversations, patterns of speech, and the rhythm of language. Your mind gently reinforces the way words connect to one another, smoothing the flow of understanding. Each slow, calm breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your brain to perform this silent, restorative work. Sleep becomes a patient teacher, helping you internalize language naturally. By morning, comprehension feels effortless, conversations flow smoothly, and recalling the right words comes with ease, as if your mind has quietly polished its fluency while you rested. During sleep, your brain softly links experiences with the feelings they carried. Sleep supports memory for emotional contexts, allowing you to understand not just what happened, but how it felt and why it mattered. Even as your body lies perfectly still, subtle activity gently organizes emotional experiences alongside memories, reinforcing connections and deepening understanding. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into calm, letting your mind sort, balance, and integrate emotional patterns naturally. Sleep becomes a quiet counselor, patiently guiding your emotions, so that when you awaken, memories feel clear, emotional understanding is stronger, and your heart and mind are both calm and prepared to meet the day. While your body rests, your mind softly explores connections between ideas that seemed unrelated while awake. Sleep enhances creativity by linking unrelated ideas, helping your brain form new solutions, patterns, and insights. Even in stillness, your mind rearranges concepts, tests possibilities, and gently experiments with connections. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this quiet, imaginative process. Sleep is a patient artist, weaving together ideas in subtle, unexpected ways. By morning, creativity flows naturally, insights arise effortlessly, and your mind awakens ready to see possibilities that were invisible yesterday, all thanks to this gentle nocturnal work. During rest, your brain quietly strengthens both knowledge and skills, working on them simultaneously. Sleep supports retention of procedural and declarative memories together, integrating what you know with what you can do into one seamless system. Even while your body lies still, subtle neural activity reinforces facts alongside skills, linking memory and action in ways that feel effortless. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your mind to harmonize understanding and ability naturally. Sleep is a patient instructor, quietly polishing knowledge and skill together, so that when you awaken, recalling information and performing tasks feels smooth, clear, and confident. The stillness of night becomes the perfect teacher, guiding your brain to integrate learning gently and efficiently. While you rest, your brain softly reviews sequences and events, looking for connections and structures. Sleep enhances the ability to recognize patterns, helping you notice order, relationships, and repetition that might otherwise go unnoticed. Even in stillness, subtle activity strengthens neural pathways, organizing experiences and forming mental maps of understanding. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you further into relaxation, supporting this invisible process. Sleep becomes a gentle detective, quietly analyzing, connecting, and reinforcing patterns. By morning, insights emerge effortlessly, understanding feels natural, and your mind is prepared to recognize the structure and flow of your day with ease and clarity. During sleep, your brain quietly revisits interactions, expressions, and gestures you encountered. Sleep supports learning of social and emotional cues, helping you understand the feelings, intentions, and responses of others more clearly. Even while your body lies still, neural activity strengthens memory of tones, expressions, and social patterns, integrating understanding into a gentle awareness. Each slow, calm breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this quiet, restorative work. Sleep becomes a patient guide for empathy and perception, helping your mind awaken ready to interpret social cues, respond with insight, and connect with others naturally and gracefully. While your body rests, your brain quietly rehearses longer, intricate sequences of actions or events. Sleep enhances the ability to learn complex sequences, helping you master multi-step tasks, layered routines, or detailed processes with ease. Even in stillness, subtle waves of neural activity strengthen the links between steps, smoothing order and timing. Each calm, steady breath carries you further into relaxation, allowing your mind to integrate sequences naturally. Sleep is a patient mentor, quietly preparing your mind so that when you awaken, complex sequences feel natural, clear, and manageable, and every step flows effortlessly from the one before. During rest, your brain quietly reorganizes information, testing solutions to challenges you encountered. Sleep strengthens insight into problem-solving, helping you see connections and solutions that may have been hidden while awake. Even as your body remains still, your mind gently explores ideas, links concepts, and evaluates possibilities in a calm, subconscious way. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this quiet, invisible work. Sleep becomes a patient guide, allowing insight to blossom naturally. When you awaken, solutions emerge with ease, understanding feels clear, and your mind is ready to approach challenges calmly and confidently. While you rest, your brain softly reviews the routines, habits, and repeated actions from the day. Sleep supports memory for daily routines and habits, helping them become smoother, more natural, and easier to perform. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity reinforces sequences, strengthens connections, and organizes patterns, quietly polishing habits and routines. Each calm, gentle breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your mind to preserve and optimize daily actions. Sleep is a patient organizer, ensuring that when you awaken, routines flow effortlessly, memory feels clear, and your actions are natural, confident, and automatic. The stillness of night becomes a quiet rehearsal space, preparing your mind for another smooth, calm day ahead. As you drift deeper into the quiet of night, your brain softly revisits the places and spaces you experienced during the day. Sleep enhances spatial memory, helping you remember locations, routes, and spatial relationships with clarity and ease. Even while your body rests completely, your mind quietly rehearses movements through space, strengthening connections between locations and experiences. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your brain to organize and integrate these patterns naturally. Sleep becomes a gentle guide, quietly mapping the spaces you've explored. By morning, remembering places, navigating familiar routes, and understanding spatial relationships feel effortless, as if your mind has walked those paths quietly while you rested. While your body lies still, your brain softly revisits the music, rhythms, and melodies you heard or played during the day. Sleep supports memory for sequences in music, helping your mind remember notes, patterns, and timing with clarity. Even in rest, subtle neural activity strengthens the connections between sounds and sequences, rehearsing melodies and rhythms quietly. Each gentle, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your mind to internalize music naturally. Sleep becomes a patient musician, rehearsing songs in the quiet of the night. By morning, melodies flow effortlessly, rhythm feels natural, and your musical memory is ready to respond with ease and confidence. During rest, your brain quietly reviews the sequences of movements involved in sports or physical activities. Sleep improves memory for procedural sequences in sports, helping you perform routines, techniques, and strategies more fluidly. Even while your body remains still, subtle neural activity rehearses patterns of motion, timing, and coordination, smoothing skills and reinforcing muscle memory. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, supporting this invisible, restorative work. Sleep becomes a patient coach, quietly training your mind and body. When you awaken, actions feel natural, precise, and confident, as if the quiet of night has polished your performance. While your body rests, your brain continues to organize sequences of reasoning, calculations, and logical steps. Sleep supports memory for sequences in math and logic, helping you recall procedures and problem-solving methods clearly. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity rehearses the order of steps, strengthening pathways for structured thinking. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your mind to integrate reasoning naturally. Sleep is a patient mathematician, quietly organizing thoughts and sequences, so that when morning comes, logical processes and problem-solving feel effortless and intuitive. During the quiet hours of sleep, your brain continues the subtle work of learning and understanding. Sleep enhances the ability to consolidate complex concepts, helping your mind link multiple ideas together, clarify abstract information, and integrate lessons in ways that feel natural and effortless. Even while your body lies completely still, neural activity softly reviews patterns, examines connections, and organizes knowledge. It is as if your mind is gently untangling threads, weaving them into a clearer, more coherent understanding. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, while your mind quietly strengthens insight and comprehension. Sleep becomes a patient teacher, silently clarifying difficult ideas, refining understanding, and connecting lessons across experiences. By morning, what once seemed complicated feels clear. Your mind awakens with perspective, and the world's challenges appear more approachable, as if the night itself has guided your thoughts into harmony and clarity. While your body rests, your brain quietly reviews the sequences of actions, routines, and daily tasks you performed today. Sleep supports memory for sequences in daily tasks, helping you remember steps, maintain habits, and perform routines more smoothly and naturally. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity strengthens the links between actions, reinforcing order, timing, and flow. Each slow, gentle breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your mind to organize and rehearse steps silently, without any effort from you. Sleep becomes a patient organizer, gently preparing your mind for tomorrow. By morning, routines feel automatic, tasks flow effortlessly, and memory for the day's patterns is clear and accessible, as if the night has quietly polished every step for smooth, confident action. During rest, your brain softly works to understand higher-level concepts, patterns, and relationships. Sleep strengthens memory for abstract reasoning, allowing your mind to grasp ideas that extend beyond immediate facts or experiences. Even while your body is still, neural activity gently links concepts, forms mental structures, and reinforces understanding. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, while your mind quietly explores and strengthens connections that make reasoning clearer and insight more accessible. Sleep becomes a patient philosopher, guiding your thoughts in subtle ways. By morning, abstract ideas feel easier to understand, reasoning flows naturally, and your mind awakens ready to approach complex problems with clarity and calm confidence. While your body rests, your brain quietly revisits interactions, expressions, and conversations from the day. Sleep supports memory for social interactions, helping you remember emotional cues, gestures, and the subtle nuances of connection with others. Even in stillness, neural activity strengthens memory for social patterns, consolidates understanding of relationships, and integrates insight into human behavior. Each gentle, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your mind to softly rehearse these interactions and store them clearly. Sleep becomes a patient observer, quietly preserving social knowledge. By morning, empathy feels natural, responses are more intuitive, and your mind is ready to interact with clarity, understanding, and gentle confidence. During sleep, your brain softly examines experiences, searching for connections that may not be obvious during wakefulness. Sleep enhances insight into abstract patterns, allowing relationships and structures to emerge naturally, quietly forming understanding in the background of your mind. Even as your body lies completely still, subtle neural activity links ideas, identifies trends, and strengthens pathways for insight. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this gentle, invisible work. Sleep becomes a patient analyst, quietly revealing patterns and connections. By morning, insights surface effortlessly, understanding feels clear, and abstract concepts begin to make sense, as if the night itself has guided your thoughts into alignment and clarity. While your body rests, your brain quietly rehearses the sequences of actions, movements, and steps you've learned. Sleep supports memory for learned sequences in both physical and mental tasks, reinforcing both knowledge and performance in a way that feels smooth and natural. Even in complete stillness, subtle neural activity strengthens connections, smooths transitions between steps, and organizes sequences so they can be recalled effortlessly. Each slow, gentle breath carries you deeper into calm, while your mind quietly integrates learning from the day. Sleep is a patient trainer, quietly polishing both skill and understanding. By morning, what you learned feels natural, movements flow easily, and mental tasks can be executed with clarity and confidence, as if the quiet of night has prepared your mind and body for seamless, effortless performance. As your body rests, your brain quietly reviews the sequences of movements involved in complex tasks. Sleep supports memory for motor sequences in complex tasks, helping your mind and body perform actions more smoothly and accurately. Even while you lie still, subtle neural activity strengthens the timing, coordination, and flow of each movement, linking steps together so that performing them feels effortless. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing the brain to quietly rehearse and refine skill. Sleep is a patient coach, gently polishing sequences so that when you awaken, your movements are confident, precise, and natural, as if the night itself has guided your body through practice and mastery. During rest, your brain softly revisits the emotional moments of the day. Sleep enhances memory for emotional experiences, helping you understand feelings, process events, and store meaningful experiences in a balanced way. Even as your body lies still, subtle activity strengthens emotional connections, integrating them with memories and creating a gentle sense of clarity. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing the mind to consolidate emotional learning naturally. Sleep becomes a quiet counselor, helping you awaken with understanding, empathy, and calm insight into the emotional threads of your day. While your body rests quietly, your brain softly revisits the challenges and puzzles you encountered during the day. Sleep supports learning of problem-solving strategies, helping you strengthen solutions, recognize patterns, and refine approaches for the future. Even in stillness, neural activity gently links ideas, evaluates potential solutions, and organizes strategies for easy recall. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your mind to integrate insights naturally, without effort or strain. Sleep is a patient guide, quietly exploring possibilities in the background. By morning, solutions seem more clear, reasoning flows effortlessly, and your mind awakens prepared to approach problems with calm confidence, creativity, and focus. During the quiet hours of sleep, your brain gently reviews connections between people, events, and ideas. Sleep improves learning of complex relationships, helping you understand how elements influence one another and fit into larger patterns. Even while your body lies completely still, subtle neural activity strengthens these connections, organizing them into a cohesive and meaningful framework. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your mind to integrate relationships naturally and seamlessly. Sleep is a patient organizer, quietly weaving together the threads of knowledge and experience. By morning, understanding complex interactions feels intuitive, insights emerge effortlessly, and your mind is ready to navigate the world with clarity and ease. As your body rests, your brain softly combines the sights, sounds, touches, and other sensory experiences from the day. Sleep enhances integration of sensory information, helping your mind interpret the world more clearly and remember experiences fully. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity links sensory input with memory and understanding, reinforcing patterns and creating a more coherent perception of your environment. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this gentle, invisible work. Sleep becomes a patient architect, quietly constructing connections between senses and thought. By morning, perception feels vivid, understanding is seamless, and your mind is ready to respond to the world with clarity, awareness, and calm. During sleep, your brain quietly rehearses the flow of ideas, reasoning, and decisions you experienced during the day. Sleep strengthens memory for sequences of thought, helping you recall logical steps and thought patterns with clarity and confidence. Even while your body lies still, subtle neural activity reinforces connections, smooths transitions between ideas, and organizes sequences so they are easy to access when needed. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this invisible, restorative process. Sleep is a patient thinker, quietly rehearsing reasoning so that when morning comes, your thoughts flow naturally, insights emerge with ease, and your mind feels clear, organized, and ready for any challenge. While your body rests, your brain softly rehearses sequences involved in creative activities, such as writing, drawing, or composing music. Sleep supports memory for learned sequences in creative tasks, helping you perform creative acts smoothly and with ease. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity strengthens the order of steps, links ideas together, and reinforces processes so that creative expression feels natural and fluid. Each slow, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into calm, supporting this invisible, restorative work. Sleep is a patient artist, quietly preparing your mind and body. By morning, creative tasks flow effortlessly, inspiration is easier to access, and expression emerges naturally, as if the night itself has guided your imagination. During sleep, your brain softly reviews new knowledge and experiences from the day. Sleep enhances learning of new concepts, helping you consolidate understanding, integrate information, and connect ideas more effectively. Even while your body lies still, subtle neural activity organizes learning, strengthens connections, and refines comprehension, all without conscious effort. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your mind to integrate new information naturally. Sleep becomes a patient teacher, quietly guiding your mind so that when morning comes, new concepts feel familiar, understanding is clear, and knowledge is ready to be used effortlessly and confidently. While you rest, your brain softly replays experiences from the day, helping reinforce learning and strengthen memory. Sleep supports learning through memory replay, allowing events, actions, and knowledge to be integrated gently and effectively. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity revisits experiences, strengthens connections, and organizes information, helping your mind retain important lessons. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing memory replay to occur naturally. Sleep becomes a patient rehearsal space, quietly preparing your mind so that when morning comes, recall is smooth, understanding is strengthened, and knowledge feels natural, accessible, and ready to be applied. During sleep, your brain works quietly to consolidate different types of learning at the same time. Sleep strengthens memory for multiple types of learning simultaneously, integrating knowledge, skills, patterns, and sequences into a cohesive system. Even while your body rests completely, neural activity carefully balances multiple streams of learning, ensuring that both understanding and ability are preserved. Each calm, steady breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing this gentle, invisible work to occur naturally. Sleep is a patient master, harmonizing memory and learning, so that when morning comes, knowledge, skills, and sequences feel integrated, clear, and effortless. The quiet of night becomes a sanctuary for your mind, preparing you to awaken refreshed, confident, and ready for a new day of learning and action. As your body rests, your brain softly revisits the emotional patterns from your day. Sleep enhances memory for emotional patterns, helping you understand recurring feelings, recognize emotional cues, and navigate experiences with calm insight. Even while you lie completely still, subtle neural activity links emotions to memories, strengthening understanding and clarity. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, allowing your mind to integrate feelings naturally and gently. Sleep becomes a patient counselor, quietly organizing emotional experiences so that when morning comes, you awaken with balanced emotions, clear understanding, and a sense of calm awareness, ready to meet the day with confidence and ease. During rest, your brain quietly rehearses tasks that require managing multiple steps or responsibilities at once. Sleep supports learning of sequences in multitasking, helping you coordinate actions, prioritize effectively, and maintain smooth flow in complex activities. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity strengthens connections between steps, orders priorities, and reinforces patterns of action. Each calm, gentle breath carries you deeper into relaxation, allowing your mind to organize and integrate multitasking skills naturally. Sleep becomes a patient trainer, quietly preparing your mind so that when you awaken, managing multiple tasks feels effortless, seamless, and balanced, like a quiet symphony in motion. While your body rests, your brain softly reviews the approaches, techniques, and strategies you used to learn today. Sleep strengthens memory for learning strategies, helping you recall effective methods, refine techniques, and apply them more efficiently in the future. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity reinforces patterns of thought and behavior, ensuring that the way you approach learning becomes stronger, smoother, and easier to recall. Each slow, steady breath carries you deeper into calm, supporting this gentle, invisible work. Sleep becomes a patient teacher, quietly guiding your mind so that when morning comes, learning feels natural, strategies come to mind effortlessly, and knowledge is applied with clarity and confidence. During sleep, your brain softly brings together both physical and mental learning. Sleep supports integration of physical and mental learning, helping you connect knowledge and action into one seamless whole. Even while your body is perfectly still, subtle neural activity strengthens links between thought and movement, combining understanding and skill so that performance feels natural and intuitive. Each calm, rhythmic breath carries you deeper into relaxation, supporting this quiet, restorative work. Sleep becomes a patient orchestrator, harmonizing mind and body. By morning, knowledge and skill flow together effortlessly. Memory is clear, and performing tasks feel smooth, confident, and aligned. As your body rests deeply, your brain quietly completes the work of the night. Sleep maximizes overall learning and memory, consolidating knowledge, skills, patterns, sequences, and emotional insights into a unified system. Even in stillness, subtle neural activity weaves everything you have learned into a harmonious framework, preserving understanding and strengthening abilities. Each calm, gentle breath carries you deeper into peace, allowing your mind to integrate and refine learning effortlessly. Sleep is the ultimate teacher, the quiet guardian of memory, and the patient architect of understanding. By morning, your mind awakens refreshed, clear, and ready, equipped with the knowledge, skills, and insights nurtured through the gentle magic of sleep.